Question number 1. If a Onenote notebook has been shared with you and you open it on your desktop computer and then travel somewhere else to use another computer, what is the best option for you make updates to the Onenote in order to collaborate?
Good job. Your answer, Open Onenote from Office 365, works well here. Question number 2. You are attempting to create a new notebook in Onenote by right-pressing on the button in the left-hand panel, but it is only giving you the option to add a new section. What do you need to do to create a new notebook? Perfect. Close out the current notebook is the correct choice. Question number 3. What are the aforementioned parts of the main screen of Onenote called? Smart Pick, Pages, Notebooks and Sections is the correct choice. Question number 4. Which of the following options cannot be inserted in Onenote? Right again. All options are insertable is a valid answer. Question number 5. A student who would like to hear the pronunciation of a word in some text within Onenote can use the dash feature to hear it read aloud. Exactly. Immersive reader makes sense, and it is right choice. Question number 6. You want to use Onenote to keep notes you write directly on an electronic tablet. What can you do so that it resembles a lined paper? Sharp thinking. Go to View, then Rule Lines is the right choice. Question number 7. Onenote notebooks were compared to Dash. Strong choice. Individual binders is the right answer. Question number 8. What feature in Onenote could help a teacher who is trying to communicate with a student in another language? Correct response. Translator is the most accurate answer. Question number 9. Onenote can locate any word on page in any of your notebooks using the dash function. You chose search, and it is correct. Question number 10. What are the advantages of using Onenote to take notes compared to paper and pencil? Nice work. You chose all of the above, and it is correct. Question number 11. Where can the Zoom link be found to access Mrs. Carroll and Ms. Benhacker's class? Bravo. Schoology is the answer. Question number 12. Which of the following labels in Onenote is used to mark an element as important? Excellent. Important is a brilliant choice. Question number 13. What label would you use in Onenote to mark an element that needs monitoring? On track. To do is the correct answer. Question number 14. Onenote stores all your data in the dash, so you can access it on any device. Nicely done. Cloud is a solid answer. Question number 15. To insert a picture of your work in Onenote, click on Insert, File, and then. You got it. Your choice Insert File printout is right. Question number 16. When creating a Onenote notebook to share with others, you should begin it. Excellent choice. Office 365 is the right answer. Question number 17. Where do you need to save a Onenote in order to share it with colleagues? Great job. OneDrive is the accurate answer. Question number 18. If you wanted to collaborate on a notebook with someone, you should dash. You're right. Share the notebook with them is the correct answer. Question number 19. If using Onenote with your students for instruction, you should choose. Good thinking. Class notebook is the right answer. Question number 20. When we add documents in OneNote, the software gives us the option of correct. File printout or file attachment is the right answer. Question number 21. What features do Microsoft Onenote and Microsoft Word have in common?
Valid point. They both have text edit features is true.
Question number 22. What types of teams are available with Microsoft Teams in education? Well picked. Plus, class, staff, others is the correct answer. Question number 23. Which OneNote feature will type up the words for you as you speak? Clear logic. Your choice dictate is sound and 100% true. Question number 24. In OneNote, the text can be copied from a picture using dash option. Solid response. Copy text from picture is a valid choice.
Question number 25. The OneNote app has created a similar notes to what application?
Nice selection. Word is the correct and valid answer. Question number 26. The tab in Teams that contains the class OneNote is called Dash. Smart move. Class Notebook is an accurate answer. Question number 27. So when using OneNote for yourself, you should create a simple
Right choice. OneNote notebook is the best answer.
Question number 28. What is the first step to share a OneNote notebook with others?
Well reasoned. Click File and select Share is the correct choice.
Question number 29. What is the importance of the organization of notes in OneNote?
Well done. It facilitates search and access to information is the right choice.
Question number 30. How can links be added to other pages or websites on OneNote? Great thinking. Using the hyperlink option is the right choice. Question number 31. OneNote Class Notebook gives teachers the opportunity to dash. Bravo! All of these is the answer. Question number 32. How can you place a picture of your paper notes with OneNote? Nice work. You chose Insert to a picture tour from camera, and it is correct. Question number 33. What multimedia elements can be inserted into a OneNote page? Sharp thinking. All the above is the right choice. Question number 34. Which of the following is a basic characteristic of OneNote? Well reasoned. Take notes is the correct choice. Question number 35. OneNote pages can contain the following types of materials. You chose all of the above, and it is correct. Question number 36. If using OneNote to collaborate with peers, you should use. Exactly. Class Notebook makes sense, and it is right choice. Question number 37. What feature in OneNote is ideal for creating to-do lists? Correct. Tags is the right answer. Question number 38. In OneNote, you can enter notes in how many different ways?
Excellent. 3 is a brilliant choice.
Question number 39. In OneNote, to draw with your finger or stylus, click on. Solid response. Draw is a valid choice.
Question number 40. What are the two options for sharing a OneNote notebook?
Nice selection. Can edit, can view is the correct and valid answer. Question number 41. For handwritten notes, we can use Dash tab in OneNote. Right again.
Draw as a valid answer.
Question number 42. What can you find in the content library of Onenote? Well picked. Teacher's notes is the correct answer.
Question number 43. What is the function of the search tool in OneNote?
Clear logic. Your choice find quickly notes, sections or words within the notes is sound and 100% true. Question number 44. On Schoology, the pre-algebra syllabus can be found. Strong choice. In the course information folder is the right answer.
Question number 45. What is the purpose of sharing a OneNote notebook?
Nicely done. Allow several users to see and edit the notebook is a solid answer. Question number 46. Why is it important to label the notes in OneNote? Perfect. To organize and find the information more efficiently is the correct choice. Question number 47. How can you insert an image on a OneNote page? Smart pick. Ambus BC is the correct choice. Question number 48. We can add pages in OneNote using dash button. Smart move. Add page is an accurate answer. Question number 49. How can you create a new section in OneNote? Good job. Your answer clicketh. Plus, tab next to the existing sections works well here. Question number 50. What are the 3 parts of a OneNote file? Great thinking. Notebook, section, and page is the right choice. Question number 51. What is one thing that Onenote doesn't do? Excellent choice. Check your email for you is the right answer. Question number 52. How can you customize sections in OneNote? Well done. Change the color, name, and order of the sections is the right choice. Question number 53. How can you organize the notes in OneNote?
Good thinking. In sections, pages, and subtags is the right answer.
Question number 54. What version of OneNote must you be using? Correct response. OneNote for Windows 10 is the most accurate answer. Question number 55. How do you create a new OneNote notebook? Great job. File tab, then New is the accurate answer.
Question number 56 in Perlandist, OneNote can be used for
On track. All of the above is the correct answer.
Question number 57. What does Docked View allows you to do? You got it. Your choice view OneNote beside another application concurrently is right. Question number 58. OneNote organizes material through dash. Valid point. Notebooks, sections, and pages is true. Question number 59. A OneNote notebook is comprised of dash. Right choice. Sections and pages is the best answer. Question number 60. We create dash in OneNote application. You're right. Notebook is the correct answer. Question number 61. What is the main function of OneNote? Nice work. You chose take notes, organize, and share them, and it is correct. Question number 62. In OneNote, why is a section used? Right choice. To organize pages within a notebook is the best answer. Question number 63. OneNote is like an electronic dash.
Exactly. Jotter or ring binder makes sense and it is right choice.
Question number 64. What are the benefits of OneNote? Great job. All of the above is the accurate answer. Question number 65. What is the OneNote divided into? Good thinking. Sections and pages is the right answer. Question number 66. What does OneNote facilitate us?
Well picked. Paper reduction is the correct answer.
Question number 67. Onenote is a program created by?
Smart move. Microsoft is an accurate answer.
Question number 68. OneNote is a product from Dash.
Excellent. Microsoft is a brilliant choice.
Question number 69. OneNote can be used with Dash.
Clear logic. Your choice, all of the above, is sound and 100% true.
Question number 70. What is a section in OneNote? Sharp thinking. The part of note page is the right choice.
Question number 71. Why is OneNote mainly used?
Nicely done. Notes is a solid answer.
Question number 72. OneNote is created by Dash.
Great thinking. Microsoft is the right choice.
Question number 73. OneNote allows teachers to?
Well done. All of the above is the right choice.
Question number 74. What does OneNote brings?
You chose they are all correct. And it is correct.
Question number 75. OneNote is software.
On track. Multi-user collaboration is the correct answer.
Question number 76. What is OneNote? Valid point. A computer-based notebook is true.
Question number 77. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format?
Good job. Your answer contact Nerai and Chengder works well here.